say, man, I don't know her. She's too quiet.
What up, though? It's your girl, She's Too Quiet, and welcome back to the She's Too Quiet podcast. She's Too Quiet is all about remembering your voice matters. Although you're quiet, people are actually interested in you. They want to know what you like, what you don't like, where you go, and where you don't go. Don't forget to use your voice because your voice matters. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about 2024. We are officially in the new year. Go ahead, congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back. You made it. There is a lot of crazy things going on in the world, and God saw fit for you to live another day, another year. And I just want you to take a few moments out of your day today. Even you can pause this podcast even just to give God thanks for allowing you to see this day. Now, 2024 is, I believe, going to be a great year. I had the same kind of feeling about 2023, and it was full of ups and downs, but all in all, I can say that it's been a good year. Me personally, a lot of things has happened in my life in 2023. I moved to a new city. I gained more independence. I feel like although I'm 30, I still have a lot to learn. I'm still growing a lot. And so I'm coming into another phase of learning and growing now that I'm in a new city. I also am in a career field that I really love and enjoy, and it's just been a good year for me. I feel a lot of new, a lot of cutting off old things. That has kind of been my experience this year, and so I'm looking forward to seeing kind of the fruits of my labor in 2024. I don't know if this is true for you, but a lot of people like to write down some goals. Some people do vision boards. Other people, talk with their family, get some feedback from friends on what they can do to improve on the new year that we are blessed with. I am normally a writer. I used to do a lot of lists of things that I wanted to accomplish. I would kind of break it down in different categories, and I wouldn't really look back at that list as the year goes on. So last year in 2023, I decided to do a vision board. Now, this was my first vision board, and I have to say I'm a fan, okay? I'll just put it like that. Let me tell you, it has changed how I view my visions, okay? Vision boards will help you change how you view your visions. I do understand why some people do not like vision boards. Each and every day, wherever you have it posted, as you walk by it, it is a constant reminder that time is ticking. Your year is almost up, and to see some of the things left on the board that you haven't accomplished can definitely be discouraging. But I do believe that it has helped me continue to kind of reframe my mindset whenever I got off track. So I do want to continue on with the vision board this year. Now, for me, I am not going to create a new vision board. I'm going to actually use the same vision board that I did last year and just work on some of the areas that I did not touch on. Now, let me tell you what my areas were on my 2023 board. I had love and relationships. I had a lifestyle, which had to do with like my living arrangements. I wanted a new apartment, new vibe, that kind of thing. My other one was career or profession. What were my goals in that area? I also had health and wellness, spirituality, finances, and travel. So I am happy to report that I did travel. And so on my vision board, I had Chicago. I knew I was going to Chicago. But I had that on the board. I had Dallas on the board. I wanted to come visit. I also wanted to go to Tennessee. I did want to go to Washington, D.C., and I did want to get my passport. But I did not make it to some of those places, and I did not get my passport. So that is something that I'm carrying over into 2024. I do want to go ahead and visit some of those other spots on my list, as well as get my passport. Hopefully in 2025, I have my vision set to be visiting Canada. So I want to make sure I get that passport this year because that clock is ticking. Now, in the area of finances, I am happy that I did pay off my car. That was on my vision board. I also had a credit card that I paid off, but you see what had happened was Shein, they had all them sales, like, Black Friday sale, and then they had some like summer sales, and then so I intend on revisiting, that credit card payoff this year in 2024. Spirituality, I feel like that is something that should always be on our vision boards, ladies and gentlemen. um just put some things on there that you want to accomplish, even some prayers. I did have a prayer on there for times when I wanted to give up. You kind of read the prayer and kind of reinforce yourself. I did have, some cute little quotes and pictures in that area. This year I do want to continue on gaining more strength in my spirituality. I've been doing a lot of reading this past year about women in the Bible. So I'm hoping that this coming year I can find a book for me to read to kind of hone in on the men characters of the Bible. And I never knew how much that would help me understand what I was reading once I, learned the different characters. So when they're mentioned like in church and things like that, I can automatically refer to the stories that I've read about the characters and kind of follow along a lot better. That really helped me out this year. So I'm hoping to find another book like that for the men in the Bible. Now, this book that I have, I'll probably put it in some comment section somewhere. But it pretty much is a book of, I would say, layman's terms, the stories of some of the women in the Bible. So it wasn't like, it didn't have all those thous, thuses, and henceforth, this is, so it didn't have all of that in it. So it made it easier for me to relate back to the stories during services when all of those other words were added into the sermon. So next, health and wellness. I did not tap into this area as much as I would like. Surprise. But anyways, so I intend on really, like, for real, guys, like for real, I am gonna get on my health and wellness. I did have a picture of like a glass of water on my vision board to encourage me to drink more water, but I did not drink more water. So this year I'm gonna get me one of them jugs, them jugs that say like almost there, keep on going. I'm gonna get one of those to see if that helps. Now, those with the bottle, let me know in the comments if that helped you. I'm gonna get me one and see what it do. So I do want to try to see if I can go to some classes. Maybe that'll help me a little bit. I was stretching at one point, really stretching consistently. I was consistently stretching some mornings, and then I had stopped. So health and wellness. But the thing about me, how I'm set up, is like I'm very emotional driven. So if I'm not feeling it that day, chances are after work I'ma just eat and chill. Like, and that's definitely a mindset that I'm trying to work myself out of, not living based off of how I feel, but more goal oriented because, I remember back in the day when I was younger, I used to be so like on it. Like, you need to do this, you need to do this. Like, no excuse. It didn't matter how tired I was. It didn't matter what I had going on. It didn't matter how I feel. I know I had basketball practice, or I know I had to work, or I know I had all these things to do, and nothing could really throw me off of my schedule. But these days, boy, I tell you, these days, man, let me have a bad start to the morning. Whole day gone. Let me spill something on myself. Like, it just throws my whole mood off. Somebody catch an attitude with me. Whole day is just vexed. So I'm trying to learn how to not let my emotions rule my day. Now, if you have the remedy to that, let me know, because I could use it in 2024. Okay, so my career life, I intend to not focus on that area for the first time in my life. I feel like I'm in a great point right now. I'm still learning a lot on my new job that I just got in 2023. So I plan on continue to stay in this area until I learn everything that I need to know, so that it will help me in the phase after this. Lifestyle, I won't focus on that at all. Got a new apartment, loving it. It's a lot of kids. There's a lot of kids around. And that's something I'm trying to get used to. The kids is all around up in here. But needless to say, it's a nice community. And I really love my apartment. And so I think I'm good on that for right now. And the love life, I'm going to just let God work it out. But it is on the radar as well. So yeah, I'm excited to tap into some of those areas, especially the ones that I did not make great leaps and bounds in 2023. I am hoping that they will become, a check off my list for 2024. I have really been on this mindset to where, I'm just going to have faith in God. I'm not going to worry too much about the outcome of my life. I'm just going to try to do the best I can, continue to keep goals in front of me and work towards them. I do want to make sure that I work towards my goals this year, but I don't want to let it kind of, overtake me to the point where I'm discouraged if I don't necessarily meet a benchmark. That's really on my mind for 2024. I don't know if you guys have seen, I'm sure you guys know of him, but I'm not really sure. I'm sure you guys know of him, but I'm not sure if you guys know of him. But he's like a big Twitch guy. He does Twitch. He's a streamer. But his name is Kai Cenat, and I seen a video with him. It was like a little snippet on TikTok. And he was pretty much talking to this girl, right? And the girl did not speak to him for like a couple years. Like, the last time he heard from this chick, it was like 2020, right? And mind you, now he's like this big, streamer guy doing all this big things, got money now and all this stuff, right? So the girl calls him like, hey, how you doing? How you doing, boo? I ain't talked to you in a while. What's up, And he's like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, why are you calling me, blowing up my phone right now? Like, what's up? I haven't heard from you since 2020. And she was like, yeah, I've been busy, but anyways, how you doing? This boy tells her, I'm up now, and he hangs up the phone. This man says, I am up now, and he hangs up the phone. He's pretty much like, bruh, forget whatever you're trying to do. Forget whatever you're talking about. You just coming back around because you see I'm doing well. You see I'm eating good. You see I'm dressing good. You see I'm living good. And now all of a sudden you talk about, hey, boo. You know what I'm saying? That is my goal for 2024. I want to be on my I'm up now type of vibe. So, everything I'm doing, everything I'm working for at the end of the year, man, it can happen in the first 3 months. I just want to be like, I'm up now. Like, this is my time. I'm getting everything I want. I'm praying. I'm fasting. I'm doing everything I need to do in my career. Like, it's just, I'm up now. I'm up everywhere. Like, I want to be up everywhere in 2024. That is my goal. I'm going to keep that in the front of my head. And you guys, I want you to get a phrase. What is your phrase coming into 2024? Because mine is I'm up now. What is your phrase? Let me know down in the comments below. I think I told somebody this too before. We are at the age now, most of my listeners, where, no one's pushing you like they used to push you. People used to say, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, because they saw your youth. Now, once you get a little bit older, no one's really telling you, you should look into this, do that, do that. You have to be the one to drive your future. And let me tell you this too now. Make sure you talk to God and what He sees for your future. Make sure that you are in the will of God as you try to reach your goals. I am learning, hallelujah, that all of the blessings, all of the treasures in this life, it does not compare to what we will receive in eternity, right? But while we are here, God wants us to enjoy life. But the sure thing to make kind of how do I say this? The thing to focus on is making sure that you are in God's will. Make sure some of the things that you desire are in His will. If they're not in His will, they may not come to pass. So just chew on that a little bit. I know you want some things for yourself. I know you want to do this. I know you want to do that. Because me too. Like I told you my sections I got on my list, and there's some things I want to do. But there's another thing that comes with that, is where you have to make sure that you're in alignment to what God has for your life. I'm just coming to learn, we have to really decide, what's important to us and learn how to be happy. Okay. Although there's a lot of things that happen in our life that will make us unhappy, we have to learn how to be content in any state that we're in, and then trust in God that He will bring us over to the other side of wherever you are. God will bring you over the other side of sadness. He'll bring you over the other side of hurt and pain. All you have to do is trust Him and have faith that He will do it in His timing. So keep that in mind this year. It's all in God's timing. It's not in our timing. And God does not run on the same time as us. So if we trust in that, I'm sure it will alleviate any stress we may feel coming into 2024. Thank you for tuning into this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and share. If you're interested in seeding into the She's Too Quiet podcast, feel free to give via Cash App using $ She's Too Quiet. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next episode. Don't forget to love God, love people. Until next time. Deuces.